All right, today I would like to present you a 100% totally biased comparison between the Omega Seamaster Professional Ceramic and the Seiko SRP 309 Orange Monster 2nd generation. So, if we were going to compare these watches, which I feel like I have to now, and I kind of always was going to, but Jay Anthony did a comparison of a Seiko Monster and a Seamaster, and he said if anybody does it after him, they would be copying him. So I am 100% copying Jay Anthony, and he gets credit for doing this first, but I'm doing it with two different models, and I'm totally admitting that I am 100% biased toward, I'll let you figure it out. Both these are my watches. I'll give you a little bit of spoiler. If both these are sitting next to each other and I'm about to head out to the door, regardless of whatever I'm doing, this is the one I pick up. And I think to me, it's pretty obvious why. But I'll attempt to explain to you in this video why it should be obvious to you as well. So let's start with the elephant in the room, the cost comparison. And you have to bring that up. If you're going to compare these two, the cost difference is the biggest difference. So you're looking at brand new, this thing retails for $4,400, not including the clasp I upgraded. Brand new, I'm not sure where retail is, but if you go on Amazon today, you're looking at $338 for an SRP 309. I paid $200 for this, brand new. This I paid $2,250 used in like almost perfect shape. So you're talking, let me see, I wrote some of this down. So if you're talking new for new prices, say you were going to go pay brand new $4,400 for this, and say you were going to go pay brand new $340 for this, you could buy 12 Seiko Monsters for one of these. You could buy, say you're going to buy a used one of these for, say, $2,500. You could buy 7 of these Monsters for one of these. Let's see, that was new 13. What was that right here? 13 Monsters. Current new. So if you roughly calculate that this was $4,400 and say used market it's $2,500, and that's ballparking. So that means it dropped in value approximately $1,900. Just using rough math, say I'm not very good at math, that's damn near half that this dropped in value. Okay? This thing, I paid $200 new from Amazon a year or two ago. I can't remember when. Probably, I think it's been 2 years now. Now you're looking at, depending on where you get it, you know, you're approaching the $350 mark. So again, using rough math, blah, 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 it's almost doubled in price. Dropped in value by 50%, or, you know, cut in half, doubled. So if you're just looking at basic numbers, which one's the better one? Forget it. I mean, obviously, you're talking a different class of watch here, so come on. I mean, comparing these is kind of ridiculous to begin with. But the fact is, I wear this 99% of the time. I wear this 1% of the time. And I don't know if it's because I just like this watch more, or if I like it more because it's better value for money. I'm not sure what it is. I can't really pinpoint it. But if you're going to compare these two, I mean, they're almost the same thickness. They both feel great on the wrist, and I think they're both good looking in their own way. Even looking at these through the viewfinder right now with the camera, I still would pick the Orange Monster. But like I said, I'm biased. You know, the bracelet is actually really good. The clasp is not that great. Some would argue that it's horrible, especially compared to, you know, something of this quality. And then with the, you know, the micro adjust upgrade on it, I mean, this thing is crazy versatile. If you had something like this on every watch, you know, and then the engraving on the back and the anti-reflective and the iconic nature of the Seamaster, you know, but the bezel's hard to turn, and there's still, you know, some play in it. It doesn't even, it sounds good, you know, but like the Tudor sounds better. You know, the same thing you're getting with this. It sounds totally different. You know, there's still a little bit of play in this guy. You know, the 4 o'clock crown I think is great. It wears better. It doesn't get dug into your wrist. This is so small and rounded off that it doesn't really dig in either. But that anti-reflective and then the glossy dial on this is mesmerizing to look at. And the way they printed the numbers on the date wheel and the skeletonized hands, I love this watch. And the bracelet is super top-notch. But for some reason, I still put this thing on over all the others. So if I had to truly compare these, and I say I had to sell all my watches or get rid of them or whatever, I would never get rid of this one. I'd always keep the Orange Monster. That's my biased comparison between the two. The only remote facts given would be some of the pricing on it. The rest of it is all subjective. So it all depends on what you really want out of your watch or how you want it to look. But buy the Orange Monster. It's only going up in value. It's going up where others are going way down. And you're going to find that with a lot of Seikos. Totally biased. Thanks, guys.